Hi everybody, welcome again to Dina Things for You. Today our first lesson in Arabic alphabet in details. Okay, so we're going to start with the first letter, which is Alif. Alif, F, Lif, Alif. Okay, this is the name of the letter. So before going in details, I want to make sure that the name of the letter is not that much important. It's not as important as the sound of the letter. For example, I'll give you an example in English to make it easy and clear for you. The letter W. The letter W. Name of the letter is W, but it's not very important to remember the name of this letter, which is W. It's more important to know that W pronounced as W, right? We say while, will, would, where. We don't say double L, double where, double U. We don't say like this. We pronounce as W, right? So the most important part here in alphabet is to learn how to pronounce the letter. So before we start showing you the first letter, remember there's something named harakat. Harakat, it's the easiest example to harakat in English is phonetics. Phonetics shows you exactly how to pronounce the word. Even this word, you never heard about this word before, but you never see phonetics in articles or books or stories. You see mostly in dictionaries, right? So harakat is not always in books or articles or stories. This is only for beginners. I'm going to teach you how to read with harakat, but this is for beginners. So in the future you will have to learn how to read without harakat. Okay, so first letter is Alif. Alif, which is this Alif. How to pronounce this letter Alif? We pronounce it as a, or O. What is the difference? Actually, they are the same. I'm going to teach you the difference in a few seconds, okay? Maybe in a minute. Okay, it could be pronounced also as okay, and it could be pronounced as e. So I think it's very simple to know when to pronounce Alif as E is when this small symbol, the small symbol is the down under the stick. This name, the name of this thing is Hamza. In Arabic is Hamza. So when Hamza is down, okay, we pronounce as E. E. When Hamza looks different like this, it's like a wave, it's like a sea wave or ocean waves like this, we pronounce as ah, okay? While if Hamza is normal, looks normal, okay, and in the top, it could be either a or o. Remember harakat, okay? When do we pronounce it as a? When do we pronounce it as o? If it has fatha, fatha is this small sign on the top, then we say a. Always, whenever you see this one, this haraka, on any letter, in any of the 28 letters in Arabic, you say it as opening your mouth. For example, mim, ma. Ma, jim, ja. You open your mouth. Just open your mouth, okay? And when you see the small shape on the top, you see? It's like a small circle and coming down a tail, a long tail of this circle, okay? We call it as Dhamma. And this Dhamma, when you see on the top of any letter, you pronounce as O. oh. Fine. So now this is fatha, a, alif and fatha, a, alif with dhamma, oh, oh. Okay. So not all letters in Arabic has hamza. Not all letters in Arabic has hamza. Only alif has hamza. So we don't need to see haraka here that to make you sure that this is a, right? What if another letter? What if there is any other letter without hamza? How will you know if it's pronounced oh? How will you know this? With this, right? How will you know if this letter pronounced opening your mouth like a, ja, ga, pa? With this, okay. How will you know that you need to break the sound and make it like going down? Eh, de, je, ge. See, breaking down. Be, de, ge, je, like this. When we have kasra, what is kasra? Same looks like fatha, but it's down. It's also down. Okay, deal? Deal? So, alif with fatha is a. Alif with dhamma is o. Alif with kasra is e. Alif with different small crazy shape is ah. Ah. By the way, this is also hamza, but it's a different way of hamza. Okay? Ah. Okay. So how do we pronounce this? There's no hamza at all. This one is one of the vowels. It could be a vowel, could be a consonant. In the future, I will teach you when it is a vowel, when it is a consonant. Okay? So, again, how to pronounce this? A, o, e, a. Okay, so this one, as I told you, could be pronounced as vowel, maybe, and sometimes also could be as consonant. Sometimes it's same like this, but without saying say like ma, ga, da. But here you have to say you always have to say so say sometimes we say like this and sometimes we say like this, but again, don't confuse yourself. Forget the few 20 seconds, the last few 20 seconds, please don't confuse yourself. Again, forget this. This is e, and o. Okay, now let's go to the second letter, the second and the last letter for today. I don't want to make it too long video for you. Okay, the second letter is ba. The name of the letter is ba. So how the letter looks? It looks like this. It's like a line like this, small line from here, small line from here, vertical, vertical from here, vertical from here, small dot from here, and this is ba. Or you can just do it like this, ba, 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 ba. Okay, so if ba has fatha, how do we pronounce? Ba. Ba. Again, the name of the letter is ba. Ba. The pronunciation or the sound of the letter with fatha is ba. 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 Okay? Okay. If it has dhamma, like this, remember, then it's ba. Ba. If it has kasra, like this, do you remember how to pronounce? Can you guess? Yeah, correct. Good job. Be. 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 Looking like this and coming back. Okay, so imagine if you don't want to make o, if you want just keep it like this, like no haraka at all. we have something called sukun. Sukun. This sukun is just a small circle on the top of the letter. It's b, b, b. It's not ba, be, bo. No, it's b, 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 b. Can you hear this? Oh, I'm crazy. I look crazy? Please don't say yes. Okay. So now I'm going to make some words, and I want you to read the words right now. Okay, this is what, again, remember, a, ba, aba, aba. Okay, can you read this? Boa. Don't confuse yourself. This is bo. Okay, boa, boa. It's not real words, okay? Just to practice. Okay, imagine like this. Remember, this means no haraka, just b, right? And this is ah. Remember the wave hamza. So how to read this? Ab, ab. So if you want to write the app means application in English. If you want to write this in Arabic, we write like this: ab, ab. And by the way, we don't have pa sound in Arabic. We only have ba. So it's ab, ab. Write this. Okay. So one more thing before I finish. I want to tell you something, that Arabic letters, they love each other a lot. They have like a very strong connection that only God can let them be away from each other. They love each other a lot, which means when they are together, they are not separate. They are connected. It's love. Okay. What does it mean? For example, if you want to write ba, we don't write like this. It should be like this, right? This is ba with fatha, and this is just with sukun. No haraka, ba, right? We don't write like this. We write like this. Ba, ba. So what happened here? What happened here? The two letters try to connect to each other, but they felt they will look like awkward. They want to be like one piece, to become one. 1 plus 1 equal 1. They want to be like only one piece. That's why the baby sacrificed was a part of her own body, and they become one. They become like this. But again, should be like this. But it's hard. How they connect? Then ba, sacrifice, and became like this. Ba. Alif doesn't want to stay away. See, she will come a little closer. So they become like this. Ba. Okay. Let's write this with harakat. Ba. Ba, ba, ba. Okay, so this is the end of our lesson. It might be a little difficult. Please, if you have any question, write a comment, and I will be very happy, more than happy, to make it